Hi guys, welcome to episode 11 of Professional Weapons in Advanced Warfare. Yes, I did tell the truth this time. We're finally going to do the Bulldog professional variants with its 3 professional variants, the Carnage and the Diplomacy, which look similar, and the Berserker and its marksman variant, the Man of War, which they also look quite similar. And I'll be honest, there's not too many good variants of the Bulldog. Like, the good variants, in my opinion, are the face hammer, obvious. The base variant, the Mancy, because it just doesn't have any downsides, that's why. The Berserker, maybe, I don't know, but, and the rifled and the breacher. They're professional variants, I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of bad, but the Berserker is an exception. And we all know that damage on shotguns is not actually the amount of pellets. I mean, it is the amount of pellets, it's not the amount of damage that you do, it's the amount of pellets that you have, which overall decreases the amount of damage in total you do to people. So this isn't like the blunderbuss. This is a normal shotgun in the game, which means that this shotgun will have 8 pellets. And yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8 pellets. While the Man of War is completely different because the Man of War has -2 damage. We're already going on a downhill streak here. And yes, the Man of War is kind of bad because it only has 6 pellets, which is the lowest damage out of any shotgun in the entire game, which is just very bad. And I don't know how to deal with that. There is one good thing though with the Man of War, and the Man of War has a 20% faster sprint out time from 150 milliseconds to 120 milliseconds, from 150 to 120, so this is the 150 millisecond sprint out time. So there you guys go, and this is how fast the Man of War will come into action. That's faster. And you don't notice too much of a difference, but it is 20% faster. It's hard to notice the sprint out changes. So I'm just gonna kill myself because I can't waste a bullet of the Bulldog. And next up is so -2 damage for +2 handling with the Man of War variant. Now next up is the Berserker, Bulldog Berserker, which is a professional variant. The Man of War is a marksman variant. And here we are with the Bulldog Berserker. And you guys, and we're going to talk about the downsides first. First of all, the Bulldog Man of War, the regular Bulldog has a 6-round magazine, but the Berserker unfortunately only has a 4-round magazine, which is very low because it's like getting used to the M1 iron, spraying 6 rounds with somebody and reloading as fast as you can. This is a very spam heavy shotgun, and decreasing the magazine is not a good thing because you are less likely to kill people. So that's not good. You have -2 rounds of the magazine, and even worse, you have -1 reserve ammo. Now, what I've noticed is that it does not actually decrease your overall reserve ammo because the magazine size is cut. Therefore, you have less rounds to spray to people. So you have 6. All right. So you have 3 magazines in reserve, and this one has 4, 8. Wait a minute, 4, 8, 12. Okay, so there is a reserve cut because the next set of reserve ammo would go to, see, the 6 is equal because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 3 is 18, whereas 4 isn't equal to 14. It's only 12 or 16, so therefore you lose like a magazine and lose 2 bullets in it. So I'll show you guys right now. I do not have scavenger on any of these. And see, you only have 2 rounds left now you only have 2 rounds left, which wouldn't happen with the regular Bulldog. So oh shit, why did I waste all my ammo? That was a very dumbass move of me. Alright, but the Bulldog Berserker does have 2 good things going on for it. One of them is the damage, and like I said, doesn't technically increase the damage, but it increases the amount of pellets. And the Bulldog Berserker has an extra pellet, so instead of having 8 pellets in a single shot, you have 9, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whereas you guys know that the normal Bulldog has 8 pellets. So that's that. And this one also has +1 handling, so it has a 10% faster sprint out time from 150 milliseconds to 135 milliseconds. It's very hard to notice, but it's good for shotguns to have a faster sprint out time. So, yeah. +1 damage, +1 handling, -1 magazine size, and -1 reserve ammo. It doesn't take away a whole magazine, it just makes it uneven, that's all it does. Now next up are the two kind of shitty variants. One of them is the Carnage. And yeah, this is the Bulldog Carnage. And the Bulldog Carnage unfortunately has a damage decrease. It's not as bad as the Man of War, but it does have a damage decrease of 1, which means instead of having 8 pellets, it has -1 pellet. You have 7 pellets instead. So this is how you'll see this now. And you see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are only 7 pellets there instead of 8. But this is a change that you do actually notice, that the +2 accuracy means that the Bulldog Carnage has a 20% tighter hipfire spread, which is the same as the face hammer, but you know, the guys that know that the face hammer is much better. And but you definitely can notice that the hip spread is tighter for the Carnage than it is for the regular Bulldog. So that's a very good thing. That's a very good bonus to have on your shotgun. But unfortunately, this variant itself isn't that great. Yes, it does have the good accuracy, but unfortunately, it's having less pellets on a shotgun that's really weak at its maximum range, which it's not like assault rifle SMG. It's like its longest range that shotguns can reach, and it only does 6 damage, the Bulldog. So at that range, so decreasing the pellet spread, not good. Not good at all, but you wouldn't hit anything even with the face hammer at that range. But anyways, that's the -1 damage, +2 accuracy, and this is might be a very hard thing to test. This one has -1 rate of fire, even though it is a semi-automatic shotgun, so it's very hard to test. But it's 461 RPM, and the Bulldog Carnage moves it down to 428 RPM. It's kind of hard to test it out, but this is how I'll do it. No, I'm not doing that. Let's see how much I can spam it. It's oversampling too easily. And this is how much you'll be able to spam the Carnage. Actually, no. It's my controller, really. Alright, I'm dying just because I need the Bulldog again. Alright, so, and this is how much you'll be able to spam. It moves it down from 461 to 420. I think I already said that, but this is how much you'll be able to spam the Carnage. Yeah, it oversamples way easier. And I was spamming it as much as I can. Yeah, it oversamples, whereas the normal Bulldog would shoot, but yeah, it does have an overall decrease in fire rate. -1 damage for +2 accuracy and -1 fire rate. And the last variant we are looking at is the Diplomacy. And the Diplomacy is better than the Carnage, but it's statistically identical to the Carnage, or yeah. So we all know that the normal Bulldog again has 8 pellets, but this one again will move it down to -1 damage because it has 7 pellets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, you guys know that already. And it also has +1 accuracy. It's very hard to notice, but it does have a 10% tighter hipfire spread. You might notice it actually. It has a 10% tighter hipfire spread. It's not as good as 20%, but it still has a 10% tighter hipfire spread, which it's okay, but it's very minor. It's less than if you were to put on a laser sight. And the last thing we're testing out is accuracy. Now this is a hard thing to test because this shotgun actually does have a change of recoil because it has a free foregrip. And although it's very hard to test out, you can just look at the gun and see how high it kicks when you spam it semi-automatically. So this is how much the regular Bulldog will kick up, and this is how much the Diplomacy will kick up. Kicks up less often, which is what the foregrip does. And I'm not sure if foregrip's a very useful attachment for shotguns. Like all you're gonna really care about is hip fire and range on shotguns. You're really not gonna care about the I know my fucking cat's meowing. I want to kill her so bad. I'm kidding, but anyways, yeah, so you guys know I'm not lying to you. The Bulldog Diplomacy does have a built-in foregrip, so you can't detach it. But you can still put on any other attachment you want, such as these two optics and laser. You can still put on whatever. So that's all the Bulldog variants, and my ratings is Berserker is number 1, Diplomacy is number 2, Carnage is number 3, and Man of War is number 4. Man of War damage is too low, which makes me not like it. And next episode, wait, what is the next episode? EM1 Professionals.